just a bloke in a bar.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Bloke in a Bar, just a Tuesday little one that we'll do every now and then when we feel like it. Brought to you by Grumpy Coffee, guys. The Father's Day coffee bags, they've sold out, guys. They've sold out. But we've still got plenty more coffee to purchase on the website. The original Everyday Grumpy, Very Grumpy. We've got the pods, whole bean ground. We've got it all. The best coffee in all the land, guys. And also, shout out Aussie Footy Shorts. We still have some Bloke Aussie Footy Shorts left available on their website. Limited edition. Once these ones are gone, we aren't doing these again. But also, Aussie Footy Shorts have so many other different designs. Footy Shorts with pockets, the best footy shorts in the country. If you want some footy shorts, go to Aussie Footy Shorts website. Make sure to grab some. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take you 2 seconds and it really helps us. But, Matty, how you going, bro?
I'm good. I never received so many messages last week thinking that people's Spotify's were broken or the YouTube algorithm was broken.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, got quite a lot of messages. Obviously, yeah, so for people, I guess they're aware now, I was extremely sick last week. It's the first time ever. So before that, since starting this, I'd only ever missed one Wednesday radio show because I got food poisoning. Outside of that, I have never missed a show due to sickness. And I missed 3 shows due to sickness last week. So it was a bad one. And it also obviously, yeah, just a crazy week, seriously, an insane week. But I'm here now. It's all good. Hopefully never have to go through that again, seriously. Crazy times. Also, guys, shout out to Aspley Mazda, Luke Camilleri. As always, he's got a discount just for Bloke community members. Give him a message, LDC_01. The only way you can get the special discount is if you message Lukey via Instagram. So not only is it discounts on new and used cars, all that good stuff, that's just for Bloke community, but also if you're from Southeast Queensland, he's offering 15% off services forever. So you can only get that if you message him on Instagram, LDC_01, and it's limited. It's not going to be around forever. So if you want it, and you can message him, Lukey, about anything car related, he will help you out. So give him a message today and ask him what the deal is. Alrighty, big news overnight. Look, it's got all these other options here, but really the biggest news is Reece Walsh drinking.
Oh, yeah. How did I put that in?
Reece Walsh drinking toilet water or something like that. Man, I think this shit is just like so funny. Like, who gives a shit? Like, is that news today? Reece Walsh drinking toilet water? Like, it's such a nothing story. Like, is it silly? Yeah, it's silly. Is it, like, would I do it? No, I wouldn't do it. Who gives a shit? I can't believe it's made like headlines across the nation.
I think the craziest part of it all, maybe the funniest part of it all, is that the Broncos put out a statement.
That's so strange. I can't believe I saw that statement. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's okay. It's dumb. Like, it's funny too. Because like Walsh would obviously know he's trolling. I don't think he would have expected it to blow up like this, and like just people just losing their mind because like people just want a reason to hate Reece Walsh.
Well, yeah, we saw it with the punch as well. Like he's 2 from 2 this year when it comes to viral videos that are just stupid.
Mental. Like, people were like blowing up because he punched his mate with a boxing glove. Like, and it's like, hang on a sec. You're trying to tell me that when you were growing up, a young, in your early 20s or late teens, you never boxed your mates with gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. It's a literally nothing story. I think it's hilarious. Like this kind of stuff where no one is getting hurt. It's not a big deal. Like, would I ever do it? No. Is it gross? I mean, I don't know. Is it clean water or not? Even if it is clean water, it just is gross for me. But I don't care. Who gives a shit? It's just a dude being a young, stupid dude. We all young, stupid dudes.
I actually think it was pretty funny because, like, how often are you ever going to get a chance to, like, do this video when there's clean water in there? Like it's a 1 in a million chance. You're just like, what? I got something funny to do. I thought it was a funny video, to be honest.
Did think it was funny when he was like, I don't know if you've heard this, but it's good for recovery or something like this.
Yeah.
Like,
I think full credit to him. I thought it was good. I thought it was funny.
Who cares? I thought it was funny too. Obviously I wouldn't do it, but I thought it was funny. And like he's in that stratosphere of superstar that you put Reece Walsh's name in a headline, you're getting clicks.
Yeah.
It's that simple, it's just kind of the way it is. But yeah, some people like fully taking it to heart. It's like, mate, let's just relax. If you think a bloke drinking new toilet water or whatever on the internet is what you have to worry about on the internet, bro, you're kidding yourself.
I want to know what the conversation was like between him and whoever was at the Broncos.
Hey, imagine Dave Donahue going,
Yeah. Oh, come on, Reece.
So he goes into work that day and he's like, things are going pretty well. We might make the top 4. And then like his assistant's like, I've got something to show you. And then he's like, what? He's like, Reece Walsh. And he's like, oh, fuck, here we go. He comes across his desk and he's probably thinking, Walsh, you got in a fight. He's arguing with someone. It's your mum's house joke again. And then he's like, he's drinking toilet water? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Nah, look, I'm a 30-year-old that watches South Park, I reckon, every night. So like this humour is right up my alley. Literally toilet humour.
Literally toilet. He's just taking the piss, mate.
It's funny.
He's just taking the piss.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah, mate, it's funny. I don't give a shit. Like, and like people, you know what's funny as well is like how often people, they use the excuse of think of the children whenever they want to like hammer someone. Like, you really care, like, if you really care about what's on the internet and how it can negatively affect children, I think Reece Walsh drinking the toilet water is the last thing you need to worry about what can affect the like children on the internet. It's like the good old, like it's the age-old go-to when you hate a person but you don't have a real reason to hate them.
Yeah.
Think of the children. Think of the children. It's like, oh, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, I agree. And you're right. Like the only reason they put out this statement is because of that. It's like because it finished with "Please don't do this."
Yeah, please don't do this.
Which I think makes it even funnier.
It makes it way funnier. Like it's hilarious, bro. It is hilarious. But yes, I guess that's the biggest news of the night. I think it's so funny. I don't care. Like as in I don't care by the fact of like it's not like it's just a young dude doing dumb shit. It's a young dude doing dumb shit.
Surely no one actually cares though. Like surely the people that
like he's so polar. Like people just hate him. Like
yeah, but like but they don't actually care about what's happened.
Oh no, no one cares about that. Like, is anyone really thinking, man, the negative effect that's going to have on kids that are going to go out and drink bathwater or like no one's sitting there thinking that. But yeah, still funny. Latrell and Murray fitness tests. Now, the Murray one I get, Latrell one, do you think this is smoke and mirrors here?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like it just seems like just something to spice it up. I reckon he's playing.
Well, the reason why I think it's smoke and mirrors is like I don't want to think about if it's real, because if it's real, like Trell has some serious concerns about his body.
Yeah.
Like if it's real that can't come back and play against the Roosters, like think about how much he's been in and out this year. Not just look at the last 4 years.
Well, in the last 2 years, he's played 22 games for South. That's 11 games a year.
11
That's
games
not
a
enough.
year. And then like the year before that, it was probably...
Yeah, he's never hit 20, put it that way, for South.
Yeah. And so like if it's getting to the point where he can't play this week, like I don't even want to think about it, because if I'm a South fan, I'm sitting there going, bro, like this is becoming extremely problematic. All these little soft tissue injuries that are happening, like... It doesn't seem like it's getting better.
Yeah, and he's in the prime of he's 28. He's in the prime of his career right now. So yeah, since he come in 2020, 14 games, 17, 17, 16, 11, 11.
Yeah, so that's a pattern essentially of downwards, not spiral, but about playing. So yeah, when I saw it, I was like, look, there's just no way, because I don't want to think about if that's true, because if it is true, I'm worried about his body slowly breaking down at the moment.
Yeah, because this is like, if he misses this week, then he's missed 4 weeks. Because there was a bye in there.
Yeah. So
he's missed 3 games.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy. And he came back, he played one game?
1 game.
Got injured, came back again. No, he hasn't been back since.
No, hasn't been back since.
Yeah, played 1 game, twinged his back.
So he did his hammy in preseason, missed the first 4 rounds, played for round 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it was like Origin, in and out, blah, blah, blah. And then, since round 17, he's played 1 game.
Yeah, wow. So hopefully it's not true. I think it's just a bit of smoking, like just to add to the yarn and the drama.
I hope so.
It's interesting, the Cam Murray one. I don't know how I feel about Cam Murray one, because I'm just like, look, I get it. It's the Roosters. I understand the history, but I'm just like, mate, surely you just wait till next year.
So my initial thought was, as a South fan, I was like, don't play. But then I thought he wants to go on the Ashes. So I thought, well, Cam Murray, who am I to say what Cam Murray, like he has put South on his back for years. If you want to go play the Ashes, then I have no qualms with that. I'm not going to speak for all South fans. They don't agree, but that's what I feel. Now he's like, I'm not going to play the Ashes.
Because he doesn't want to take someone else's spot, which is like
very honourable.
Person. He's such a good bloke.
Exactly. But now I'm like, well, what's the point of playing this weekend?
Yeah. I don't... I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I get it. You could knock the Roosters out. I understand it. I know it's a huge game for South Sydney Rabbitohs because it is the Roosters, but like Cam Murray is, without him, you may as well bloody...
Well, look what happened this year.
Yeah, like you're definitely not going to win a premiership if Cam Murray isn't playing.
Not 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like, he's the captain of the club. I just reckon get to the off-season, and also like, mate, if there's one bloke that you could say, listen, as much time off as he can get to get his body in really good nick, it's Cam Murray. Like, it's not like he's been injured and had niggling injuries for the last 5 years and struggled to get on the field or whatever. It's just like, listen, sometimes if life forces you to have a break from footy and you're a guy like Cam Murray, sometimes it's just say, you know what, take as much as you can while you can, because when he gets back, he'll play every single game for the next fucking 5 years.
And his kind of will to play is this is the only reason he's playing. He said he wants to get in the trenches with the boys. Like that's just the person he is. He's the captain. He wants to play.
Yeah.
So like sometimes you just got to take the decision out of these guys' hands.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'd be quite surprised. I'd be quite surprised if he plays. It's just not worth it. Even if he comes back and kills it, it's like, could you imagine if he goes out there and gets injured round one? In this game.
I'd be. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
that would be devastating.
And like if he came back round one next year and injures himself, you'd be like, obviously incredibly disappointing, but like it's just unlucky. Whereas if he comes back this week, you'll always be like, did he rush himself back?
Yeah.
Like should he be just like, was he rushing to get back and that's why he injured himself? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whereas
sure.
round one, you won't think that. You're like, listen, he gave himself all the opportunity to be good. It just didn't work out. So yeah, I admire Cam Murray so much that he wants to play. Like, I think it's so sick. And the fact that, like, that's what I want to hear as an Aussie. Like, Cam Murray, who could walk into that Australian side going, I don't want to make the Australian side because I don't want to take someone else's spot that deserves it. Like, that's love for the jersey. You love the jersey so much that you're willing to not play for it. That's what I want to hear as an Aussie. That shows you how much it means to him, that Australian jersey, that he's willing to not play for it because he believes that you've got to earn the right to wear that.
Exactly. And like, remember how good he played for Australia? I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but he had that like streak of where he scored 7 games in a row and he was like one of our best players. Like, he would walk straight back in that team.
100%. And he'd kill it. He'd go great. But he's literally sitting there going, you know what? I want to, you've got to earn that jersey. You've got to earn that jersey, which just shows you what kind of bloke he is.
He's just a great person all around. Like,
absolutely. And like, man, his stats around
Origin
rep teams winning series or Origin winning series is just like, essentially, if he's not playing, you don't win.
Yep.
Like, that's genuinely that's the only one common denominator of the Blues' losses over the last 5 years.
Yep.
Is essentially, if Cam Murray isn't playing, the Blues will lose.
Yep. It's wild.
It's crazy, bro. That's actually insane. It's
funny, like how the lock has like kind of turned into this role, but even though there are players kind of like him, he is still absolutely one of a kind. Like, there's no like for like player to Cam Murray in the comp.
There really isn't, and it's the really unique part is he's quick play the ball.
Yes.
Like, no one does it better. There's not a single forward in the competition that changes the momentum of sets on such a regular basis, and he does it for 80 minutes as well. Then you add in the great defence. Then you add in all the other stuff that he has: good footwork, line speed, ball playing. Like, he's a gun, absolute gun. But yeah, I reckon the Latrell is a bit of smoke and mirrors to amp it all up. I tell you what, I cannot wait for this game.
Oh, I'll be there. I am so beyond excited. I reckon it's gonna. I don't know how many people they're expecting, but I know a lot of people.
Surely.
I know a lot of people going.
Yeah, surely a sellout, I reckon.
Like, it's got tails for both sides. Like, Roosters are really good at the moment, and if they win, they book their tickets for the finals. So surely the Roosters fans turn up, and to their credit, Roosters fans have turned up this year. I think that's because of the stadium, but anyway, South fans, if there's any chance to knock out the Roosters, they'll turn up.
And it'll be the best day ever if you do.
100%. And South wants to play at Allianz, so all the fans around this area will go to that game. I reckon it'll be a big, big crowd.
Yeah, I think it'll sell out, to be honest, because I just know there's so many South fans that are sitting there going, bro, imagine how sick our day's going to be if we knock those fucking out of the 8. Like,
I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I reckon it'll be a mad game. Unfortunately, though, I do think the Roosters are favourites and they're going to probably win.
Well, you know what? I had really, really strong feelings that South were good. Like, I thought the footy gods were cooking. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was going to be South are going to knock it out, AJ's going to get the record. But then that second half against the Storm happened, and I was like, oh, I'm a bit alarmed. The Roosters are they're a good team at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
But you never, like, seriously, form does go out the window in these games historically. So
True.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, you definitely need Latrell to play. If Latrell's not playing, there's no way you win it.
Yeah, and if Latrell's not playing, AJ's not getting the record either.
Yeah,
So
true. Also on the Rabbitohs, Moale, he's reportedly been granted permission to look elsewhere for next season. Warriors, Eels, Cowboys have flagged interest. Man, I'm sure as a South fan, just like so disappointing because there's so much talent there. It just hasn't seemed to work.
Yeah, I thought it would have worked by now. And he's had good games. I reckon he's been very solid. He's been a 6 or 7 out of 10 most weeks. I just think that now that Keon's moved to front row and Jairo's moving to front row, he's kind of just gone down the pecking order.
Yeah. And you're probably paying him a decent-ish contract.
Yeah, I think we are.
And also he probably expects a decent-ish contract and also not expects to play, but wants to play more often. So, yeah, like if he can just land in the right environment, I think he's going to be a beast. Like if the Warriors land him, I reckon he'll kill it over there.
I hope he goes to the Warriors. I wish nothing but the best for him. He's a good player and he's only improving. And I think a good club deserves him because he'll be good over there.
I will say the 3 clubs that have shown interest, I do agree with them showing interest. Warriors, Eels, Cowboys, all 3 of them. The team that needs a front row the least is obviously the Warriors.
Yes.
But if you put him into that forward rotation, especially what we saw happen this year with the injuries, it would help heaps. But Eels and Cowboys definitely could use a big front rower like Davvy Moale. So unfortunately, I reckon he'll probably end up at the Eels or the Cowboys just due to the fact that I don't think the Warriors are going to have the same amount of money to go after him as the Eels and the Cowboys will.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hopefully he'll kill it because he's talented. He's super talented. Guys, don't forget Code Sports, codesports.com.au/bloke. Make sure to use the code BLOKE for your discount, guys. For your discount. Use code BLOKE for your discount at codesports.com.au/bloke. And Code Sports, it's all just sport. It's all the best stories in sport. No other bullshit, no other nonsense. The best stories in sport. Whatever sport you enjoy, you will find the best content there. Okay, Landy's. I hope he's been listening to the podcast. Wildcard weekend suggestion. Landys and Abdo have said they'll explore Wildcard once the competition expands to 19 teams. It's been suggested that the top 6 would have a week off, and then 7 to 10 and 8 to 9 will play on a standalone weekend to get to the 8. I like the thinking of it. However, I still don't think that fixes the problem of the back end of the season of bottom 4 sides or bottom 8 sides checking out, like fans checking out when they know they can't make the 8. Like, I still reckon a better system is the bottom 8 sides are all playing for a 9th spot. And every game after a certain point, let's just say every game after round 18, the points go towards it, and you can jag that 9th spot from anywhere in the competition.
See, I'm not sold on either idea completely, but the reason I do like that one, and more so the reason I don't think the first one works, is because in the first one, the top 6 will have a week off, and then 7th will play 10th or whatever, and then, but then what will happen? Like, does then the comp go back to normal, and then will the top 4 even want to have another week off, 2 weeks off out of 3? Like, that doesn't work for me. What this idea does is it just starts the finals as a top 9, and maybe the minor premiers has a week off extra or something. I don't know. Someone's got to come up with a really solid system that'll make it so that the week off thing isn't a problem. Because what do you reckon? Would teams want to have, if you come first or second, would you want to have 2 weeks off in 3 weeks?
Nah, no way.
So they'd have to
do something there.
That first thing won't work. They'll have to fix it somehow.
Yeah. Jig it somehow. Somehow, some way, jig it.
I've been thinking, like, I can't really nail down a solution.
I'm sure you could, if you sat down and really said, I'm going to dedicate like a day to looking at all the possibilities, you could find something. But I just reckon you're crazy as a sport to go, we're going to lose all this revenue for the back end of the season because people lose interest because they know their team can't make it. And we just make a few tweaks here or there, and all of a sudden the back end of the season, for a lot of people, becomes the most exciting part of the season, even though their team's not in the 8. Yeah,
and the reason I like that one as well is because if you start going all the way to 10th or even longer, then you're kind of rewarding, teams are playing finals footy who have lost more games than they've won.
Yeah.
And like, I know the situation is the same with that, but it's kind of a different qualification rather than wins and losses.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's there's a lot of moving parts, but it can work and it should work because I know a lot of people that have checked out of rugby league at the moment.
But you can see in the numbers.
Yeah.
Like especially YouTube is usually the best indicator. Audio usually stays roughly the same, but it usually gets to about round 15 and you'll have maybe 3,000 or 4,000 less views on YouTube because there's 3,000 or 4,000 people that are fans of bottom four sides that are like, well, I'm just going to tune in to listen to how my team sucks again.
Even the live premiere, I reckon that's a great indication because like people are normally so desperate to listen, and like even if you get 3,000 or 4,000 less, but you could get a couple of hundred less on average.
Yeah, like
this time of year.
You know, when the season starts, you're looking at like a concurrent viewership of like 1,000 to 1,200, pretty regularly. Then by the time, and it dips here and there, sometimes it's around 900, sometimes it's 1,000. But then when you get to about round 15, it dips to about 700 to 800, which is just a really good indication of that small percentage of people that follow those bottom tier sides that go, fuck. Like for example, how early do you reckon Gold Coast Titans fans checked out? I know it's the smallest team in the comp, but it's just like if I'm a Titans fan that's just a casual fan, mate, I would have checked out from round 10 onwards.
Yeah.
Who else? Or like, I'll say round 12 or whatever.
Like even the Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's
like
a huge fan base. A lot of them would have checked out quite a while ago.
for sure. Even South, I guess. Like I know they've had a couple of wins at the back
But people
end.
knew that they weren't going to make anything.
Exactly.
And like, so it doesn't mean checked out from watching. I'm sure they still watch the game, but to consume content during the week, it's like, well, I'll consume and sometimes it is interesting to hear like how things can be fixed or whatever. But there is a small percentage of people that are like, the season's over. So
exactly right.
So I definitely think they got an opportunity to fix that. It's just a matter of like finding the right balance for it. Don't forget, guys, menu log, use code DAILY for free delivery, DALY for free delivery this week. Sandon Smith, the Cowboys have reportedly offered Sandon Smith a 3-year deal worth around $430K a year. The Knights were interested, but reportedly viewed him as a hooker and he wants to play in the halves. Interesting. Yes. I mean, I guess it just depends on how much the Knights are willing to pay. I mean, big call to say you're an out-and-out hooker. Like, I don't see him as an out-and-out hooker. Like, I know he can play there, and I know he's a bit of a 14 or whatever, but I do think 6 is probably his best position.
From what I've seen, him playing in the halves, I know he had a really good final against the Storm a few years ago, but I mean, there was a game where he carved up South from 6. I think he had a good game against Para maybe. Like, he's had a lot of good moments at 6. I think he suits a 6 more, personally.
Yeah. So, I actually, him and Dearden, I actually don't mind. If Dearden can continue to work on his kicking game, his long kicking game, and he's, setting the foundation for his team, I don't mind Cowboys. I think the only issue is that, like, are they too similar, him and Dearden?
Yeah.
Are they just ball-running 6s that are both playing in the halves? But, Dearden has shown that he's getting better and better, as each week goes on with the 7. So, and also, you're not breaking the bank, $430K a year. That's decent. That's a good offer.
Yeah. When did this all come out? I thought the Eels would have been a great option for him.
Yeah, it seems like they're leaning all the way into Joash Papali to be the 6. But yeah, you're right. I'm with you. I think if you're the Eels, like, especially if he's getting around $400K, surely you just gotta give him a crack. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Guys, don't forget the Subdog. Subway relaunched the Subdog yesterday, but launched a full Subdog range. This is an extremely limited time. Don't miss out on the new Subdog range. Okay, who's the favourite for the top 4? Currently, Broncos are 4th. Oh, and also, guys, do not forget, use code DMP for your Be Good Health, your good day. I had mine earlier. Go to begoodhealth.com.au, use code DMP for 10% off your good day, and then you can put it with a subscription. You get 20% off. It's the best multivitamin in the business. Convenient, tasty, works. That's all you need to know. It's the best. Give it a try. Okay, who's the favourite in the top 4? Broncos are in 4th. Sharks and Warriors behind them on the same wins, but far less points differential. Broncos... So it's Broncos v Storm in Brizzy, Warriors v Manly, Dogs v Sharks at Homebush. Who makes the top 4? Ooh.
So initially on the show yesterday, I thought Broncos wouldn't make it because I thought they would lose to Melbourne without really looking into the draw. Like, Sharks aren't favourites to beat Bulldogs and Warriors aren't favourites to beat Manly. There's a chance all 3 of these teams lose and Broncos then still qualify.
Yeah, like, I just wish that we were playing anyone but the Storm.
It's the worst time. I reckon it could be in the last 20 years to play them. 40-0 in a second half at home, like, and pretty much Craig Bellamy was beside himself in the press conference. Like, if there was any chance Storm were going to rest this weekend, that was out the window as soon as Nwangani Tawaze scored his 4th the other day.
Well, we have a terrible
Shocking
record against the Storm.
Like, isn't the only time you beat them, like, once in a final in 23, and then maybe once when there was mass restings in the last, like, handful of years?
It's been a long time. Because Bellyache, he loves to beat the Broncos, being a former Broncos coach. I hope it's the Broncos. Obviously that's my club, but
I'm starting to think it will be. I reckon, unless the Dogs, I don't think the Dogs are going to rest. Do you think the Dogs are going to rest?
No, surely not.
Like, we'll know. I mean, by the time people listen to this,
Tell you
teams
what,
are out
though,
probably.
Fuck, if the Sharks beat the Dogs, mate, the Dogs' chances go even further down. Like, the Dogs cannot afford to go in to finals footy losing to the Sharks. So they get one big win against a decimated Penrith. But then after that, get beaten by Melbourne, get beaten by Roosters, and then the Sharkies. So it's out of the last 4 games, the only team they've beaten was a decimated Penrith Panthers, and it was not that convincing. If they get beaten by the Sharks, their confidence will be shot.
Yeah, questions are going to get asked about when they peak, because the same kind of thing happened last year.
Yeah, and they faded. Yep, that's another thing. We've spoken about that quite a while ago, but maybe it isn't all the changes. Maybe it is the same as what happened last year, which is they fatigued towards the back end of the year. Like, that could be the case as well. So I'll go Brisbane. Warriors have a good opportunity though. Just one big game. One big game against a team, Manly, that has nothing to play for.
And honestly, does anyone know what Manly team ever going to step off the bus?
No one knows.
I reckon they're my worst tip team this year. Like, whenever I tip them, they... Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I reckon I have the least hit rate on Manly this year. Yeah. I think a lot of people are the same. They just don't know what they're going to do.
It's crazy. And who is going to get the wooden spoon? So Titans are on 16, Knights are on 18, but Knights for and against is worse than the Titans. So the Titans win and the Knights lose, Knights get the spoon. Titans play Tigers on the Gold Coast on Saturday, Knights play Eels at Sydney. Oh, far out.
I have a feeling that Titans are going to beat the Tigers, because what are the Tigers playing for this weekend?
That's true. And their team, on paper, they can do it. And whereas Eels, I'm pretty confident the Eels are going to play well.
They were so desperate against the Warriors last week, Eels. It was so impressive.
If the Knights win the spoon...
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
That would be crazy, because it's almost like we've just been expecting the Titans to locked into that spoon, and then all of a sudden, last few weeks, Knights get it. So I'll go Titans to get it, but geez, if Knights get it, that's a tough year.
Yeah, at least they've sorted it. Or somewhat sorted. They've sacked Adam O'Brien. They haven't got their coach for next year yet, but be a disaster if they come last.
Fuck. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alrighty, that's the show done and doosted. The Tuesday whatever. We don't know what it's called. The Tuesday whatever. That's what it's called. The Tuesday whatever. Don't forget, guys, make sure to grab your grumpy coffee. Give Luke Camilleri a message if you're looking for a car. Massive thanks, as always, to Sportsbet. Massive thanks to Aussie Footy Shorts. Grab your Aussie Footy Shorts. And as usual, we'll go fuck ourselves. Thank you.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.